Welcome to a journey through 10 American cities facing immense challenges. We're not just talking statistics. These are struggles that shape communities and lives. We'll look at crime, lawlessness, and the homelessness crisis gripping these streets. This isn't about blame, it's about understanding the humanity behind the headlines. These cities are home to millions, all hoping for a better tomorrow. If you care about the future of our cities, consider subscribing to support more stories like this. Your support keeps the conversation going and shines a light on these issues. Let's take this journey together. San Francisco, the Golden City, famous for its bridge and cable cars, now faces a harsh reality. Crime is more than a statistic here. It's a daily concern. Car break-ins and thefts have become routine, changing how people live and move. Generations of residents now look over their shoulders, and tourists are warned to be cautious. The homelessness crisis is everywhere. Families, individuals, all struggling on the streets. It's not just a tourist issue, it's a humanitarian one, visible on every sidewalk. The city's spirit, once open and innovative, is weighed down by fear and despair. Small business owners sweep their sidewalks, families hope their cars are safe, and too many sleep in doorways. San Francisco is still beautiful, but its heart is heavy, waiting for a new dawn. Remember, behind the postcard views are real people fighting for their city. The struggle for San Francisco's soul is ongoing. The outcome? Still uncertain. This is the real San Francisco, a city hoping to shine again. Los Angeles, the land of dreams, now facing harsh realities. Smash-and-grab robberies and lawlessness are no longer rare. They're happening everywhere, even on Rodeo Drive. The sense of safety is eroding, replaced by uncertainty and fear. Homelessness is staggering. Tent cities stretch for blocks, encampments under freeways, even in neighborhoods. The scale is overwhelming, with poverty and despair visible everywhere. For locals, it's a daily struggle. For tourists, it's a shock. The Hollywood dream is overshadowed by harsh truths on the ground. For every aspiring actor, there's a family living in their car. For every blockbuster, a community struggles with crime and fear. Los Angeles is a city of extremes, wealth and poverty, beauty and pain. The city's spirit is battered but not broken. The dream factory is producing tough realities. The skyline may glow, but the ground tells a different story. LA is an angel with a broken wing, still searching for hope. The fight for its future is far from over. This is the real Los Angeles, a city trying to fly again. Portland, Oregon, the Rose City, once known for its quirky charm and green spirit. Now, crime and unease have replaced the city's laid-back vibe. Violent crime and open drug markets have become part of daily life. The sense of public order is fading, and the city's character is changing. Homelessness is everywhere. Camps in parks, along bike paths, in neighborhoods. Residents are frustrated, businesses are struggling, and the homeless live in dangerous conditions. The city's slogan, "Keep Portland Weird," now feels like a warning. Downtown is marked by empty storefronts and a sense of loss. Tourists expecting the old Portland are met with a grimmer reality. The city's identity is at a crossroads. Portlanders love their city and are fighting to reclaim its spirit. They're battling crime, addiction, and despair, seeking a balance between compassion and order. The Rose City is searching for its way through the thorns. The hope? To bloom again, Portland's future depends on it. Seattle, the Emerald City, once a symbol of innovation and progress. Now, lawlessness and rising crime cloud its future. Property crime and open drug use have become common, leaving residents frustrated and helpless. The homelessness crisis is everywhere, from industrial zones to green neighborhoods. Despite millions spent, the problem grows, tied to addiction, mental health, and high living costs. For visitors, the city's beauty is overshadowed by visible suffering. The contrast is jarring, wealth and innovation alongside pain and chaos. Seattle is fighting for its identity, a high-tech hub or a city overwhelmed by crisis. The answer is both, and that's the tragedy. The city's spirit is strong, but the challenges are deep. Seattle is searching for its sparkle, hoping for a path forward. Compassion and safety must go hand in hand. The Emerald City's future hangs in the balance. Chicago, the Windy City, known for its beauty and grit, now faces an unrelenting storm of violence. Gun violence dominates headlines, shaping perceptions far beyond the city limits. Fear affects daily life. Parents worry, people avoid certain neighborhoods, and visitors stick to tourist zones. The city's reputation overshadows its rich culture and diverse communities. Most Chicagoans are hardworking, proud, and heartbroken by the violence. Community leaders and families fight every day to change the narrative. Chicago is more than a statistic, it's a city of resilience and hope. The challenge is to calm the storm and heal deep wounds. The world deserves to see the real Chicago, vibrant, strong, and waiting to be discovered. The fight for the city's soul continues. The spirit of Chicago refuses to be extinguished. There's beauty and strength beneath the storm. Philadelphia, the city of brotherly love, birthplace of our nation, now faces a family feud within itself. Rising crime and a soaring homicide rate have shaken the city's sense of safety. Carjackings, robberies, and fear poison the community, breaking down trust. The homelessness and addiction crisis, especially in Kensington, is devastating. It's a public health catastrophe visible on the streets and impossible to ignore. Residents struggle to raise families and run businesses amid chaos. Tourists see stark contrasts, historic landmarks beside scenes of suffering. Philadelphia's spirit is tough and resilient, but this fight is hard. The city is battling for its soul, striving to live up to its name. Safety, healing, and hope are desperately needed. The people of Philly are fighters determined to bring back brotherly love. The challenge is immense, but so is their resolve. The city's future depends on unity and compassion. Philadelphia is fighting for its family and for all of us. New York City, the Big Apple, once the safest big city, now faces old struggles returning. Crime and unease are back in the headlines and on the streets. The sense of safety that defined recent decades has been shaken. Homelessness is everywhere, on subways, in parks, in doorways. Mental illness and despair are visible, straining the city's social safety net. New York's image as America's front porch is at risk, as visitors see disorder and suffering. The city's energy and resilience remain, but the challenges are real. New Yorkers are fighters, demanding solutions and helping neighbors. The Big Apple may be bruised, but it's not rotten. The city has come back from worse and will fight to do so again. The promise of New York endures. The struggle is tough, but the spirit is tougher. This is New York, down but never out. Baltimore, Charm City, with its historic harbor and unique character, is locked in a constant battle. Lawlessness and one of the nation's highest homicide rates cast a long shadow. Violence and poverty have hollowed out neighborhoods, leaving block after block of vacant homes. This isn't just a housing crisis, it's a crisis of hope. The city's charm is still there, but pain is everywhere. Locals fight daily for survival, dignity, and a better future. Tourists see only the redeveloped harbor, missing the real Baltimore. But the city is not a lost cause. Its people are resilient and determined. Community activists, artists, and neighbors are reclaiming their city inch by inch. Baltimore's battle is long, but its spirit is strong. The true charm of Charm City is its people. They refuse to give up. Detroit, the Motor City once the engine of American prosperity, faced a collapse like no other. Bankruptcy and population loss turned it into a symbol of urban decay. But Detroit is rebuilding. Downtown is alive with new energy, optimism, and opportunity. Yet, just beyond the revitalized core, poverty and crime persist. The recovery hasn't reached everyone, many neighborhoods still struggle. The challenge is to ensure prosperity is shared citywide. Crime and homelessness weigh heavily on Detroit's comeback. The city is rebuilding while its foundation is still shaky. But Detroiters are proud, gritty, and resourceful. They're fighting for their city's future day by day. The recovery is slow, but the engine is turning over again. Detroit's spirit is unbreakable. The Motor City is on the move. St. Louis, the gateway to the West, symbolized by its iconic arch, faces a troubled path. High crime rates and violence have divided the city, creating stark lines between wealth and poverty. The Delmar Divide is a wound that's never healed, fueling inequality and despair. Homelessness and poverty are tied to the city's hollowed-out core, left behind as jobs and people moved away. This reputation makes it hard to attract new investment and residents. But St. Louis is more than its struggles. It's a city of neighborhood pride, music, and fierce love. People are working to bridge divides and create opportunity. The fight is for a better, more equitable future. The Gateway Arch stands as a symbol of hope. St. Louis deserves support as it seeks to move forward. The city's story is still being written. We've journeyed through 10 cities, each facing pain and struggle, but also hope. These aren't just headlines. They're the lives of millions, and their future is our future. Thank you for watching, listening, and caring. Change starts when we face problems head-on. If these stories moved you, please subscribe to help us keep shining a light on our cities. Everything you saw was created with care, using stock footage and music from YouTube Studio. Let's keep fighting for the soul of our cities, together. Thank you, and God bless.